What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Echo and the Bunnymen as we continue through Ocean Rain. Big thank you to Amber, and indeed, shout out to you, Amber. I hope you're doing well, and I'm looking forward to more journeys in this larger catalog and beyond. And yes, we are up to The Killing Moon. Now, I did react to the music video to this song over on my Patreon, so if you don't follow my Patreon and you are interested in seeing that, it is available over there now. And I've also reacted to this song when Ian was part of a-ha's Unplugged album recording. And, it wasn't just Ian, it was also, Alison Moyet, and it was a really cool thing where they brought in some artists that they had been fond of or inspired by, which is further to say, when I did the watch along for the a-ha movie, I think it was Paul talked about how they really thought Echo and the Bunnymen were cool because they seemed to be less about, what's the right word, their fashion style and so on. I think Paul talks about seeing them in London and they were kind of facing away from the audience, and it was clearly more about the music and the vibes and so on, and I think that very much impressed Paul and the a-ha members. So yeah, I think it's cool that they brought Ian in to be part of that Unplugged performance. In any case, the point is, I've reacted to a couple different versions of this song, including the music video, but I've not reacted to it yet in audio form, which is funny because I think when this deep dive began, I mentioned that the only tune I really knew well from them was The Killing Moon. Now, I think this is an all-time classic. It's just brilliant. I very much remember hearing it when I was young, but it was when I heard it as part of the Donnie Darko soundtrack, and Donnie Darko was what, 1999, I want to say? Maybe 2000, 2001, right around the turn of the millennium. But it's used really memorably in the opening sequence of that film, and it's definitely, it brought it back to my mind and reminded me, oh, I remember this song, I remember hearing it when I was a kid. So yeah, I think it's an all-time classic, it's brilliant. I feel like, even now having heard multiple albums by them, including some other fantastic tunes, I feel like if you had to pick a track to introduce someone to Echo and the Bunnymen, you couldn't do badly, or it would be hard to pick a better example than this tune. So yeah, I just think it's fantastic. Let's give it a listen and enjoy it. This is Echo and the Bunnymen. The song is The Killing Moon, and it's from Ocean Rain, 1984.
Yourself to him. In the starlit nights I saw you, so cruelly you kissed me. Your lips a magic world, your sky all hung with jewels. The killing moon will come too soon. Fate up against your will, through the thick and thin. He will wait until you give yourself to him. up against your will, through the thick and thin. He will wait until you give yourself to him. Fate up against your will, through the thick and thin. He will wait until you give yourself to him. You give yourself to him.
It's everything about it. The haunting guitar, Ian's vocals are very dynamic. He does a lot of different things, including during the end. The way he's singing is different than a lot of what we hear earlier in the song. But his vocals at times are very haunting and mysterious. And he also, really pushes the vocals like emotionally in multiple sections. I love the synth rock, it's like keyboards, but the guitar is very prominent, and it definitely, has a bit of that new wave feel. It just does so many things flawlessly. And I was thinking, I don't know if it was Amber, I think maybe it was, but I remember someone saying that over time, Ian's ability to sing in the way that he's perhaps most famous for, the stuff from the early to mid 80s, became more difficult. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's, there's a lot of bands and artists I follow whose voices change over time, and they can't quite do what they used to. And indeed, I mentioned singing with a-ha, Morton's ability to hit those high notes in Take On Me or some of their other songs, it's not quite what it was, even if his voice is still spectacular. And I remember when I heard Ian guest vocaling on the a-ha Unplugged album, I hadn't gone through as much of the Echo and the Bunnymen catalog that I have now, or that I have by this point, and I definitely, can now get a sense for how different he sounded in the late 2010s, and yet, what everyone says about that, his voice in these 80s albums is majestic and haunting. He really had an incredible vocal quality all his own, and I think this track demonstrates that as well as any of them. So yeah, again, it's a tune I knew going into this deep dive, and I've heard some other amazing tracks by them, but this one will always be a contender for my favorite, which I guess partially is the nostalgia quality, but I just think it's like a flawless song, and now having seen the video, I was imagining scenes from that. So either way, I think it's brilliant, and I'm happy that it was on this album. Again, we'll go back to the beginning of this album. We'll get that sorted. Again, big shout out to Amber, and I hope you're doing well. and we will continue on and keep enjoying Echo and the Bunnymen. So let me know what you think, and Luca and I will see you next time. You're fine. You're good. You're good. Peace.